Hey, you made it! The name's Darwin, and I'm here to show you around the wonderful world of everything is crab. I'm about to start my daily adventure of wild evolution, surviving a brutal environment and merciless killing of enemies. It'll be swell. Come join me. Every journey begins with a single step, or in my case, a single thrust. Starting out as a humble defenseless blob, I'll explore the map to find food to eat, enemies to squash, and other surprises. Doing all this lets me level up, and each time I do so, I can choose a new evolution. These evolutions help me become the blob I've always dreamed of being. Whether that's a giant muscular beast with razor-sharp teeth, a tiny but mighty warrior with crab claws and poisonous venom, or anything in between. The possibilities are endless. Well, almost endless. My lawyer told me to mention that. Anyway, each evolution also has different rarities and levels, so I look out for the different colors and symbols to see which are the most powerful. Some evolutions even have different specializations to choose from. Today, I've gone for an evolutionary path that'll make me nice and strong with some powerful attacks. I don't have too many defensive traits, but I've chosen options that boost my maximum health. I'll need all the health I can get, as every run escalates in danger and difficulty, and after each night, an epic boss fight begins. From crabified cows to boxing kangaroos, I'll need to use all my skill and strength to overcome these huge enemies. Each boss has its own devastating attacks, but also weak points and opportunities to exploit. Come on now, I can do this. Take that, Crabtor! Survive the runs and I get to unlock harder difficulties for new runs. Lucky me! I also unlock other cool stuff, like genetic splicing, which lets me tweak my starting evolution options and unlock completely new ways of approaching my run. Neat. Here in the world of everything is crab, it really is a blob-eat-blob world. It's survival of the fittest, or the fastest, or the most cunning, or the biggest, or the smallest. How I choose to evolve is up to me, but I must make smart decisions to ensure I thrive in the wild. Come back soon and I'll show you more cool evolutions, tactics for survival, and some secrets of the land. Now leave me alone. I have a crab tour to conquer. Charge! Oh, hey, you're back! Darwin here, ready to show you more of my wonderful world in Everything is Crab. You've joined me at a good time, as today I'm looking to do things a little differently. Surviving and thriving in this environment doesn't have to be about being the biggest, strongest, or fastest. The beauty of Everything is Crab is there are so many ways to evolve, explore, and pick up a strategy for success. Take evolutions. Do I fancy growing cheek pouches that may help me gather food quicker? Then once I level up and specialize it, should I use my cheek pouch to give food to allies around me, or to launch projectiles at my enemies? I mentioned allies, and yes, I can even charm enemies through certain evolutions, giving you handy sidekicks in battle. Choosing Piscivore allows me to get the most out of my targeted preys. Or, if you want to move a little faster, choose the Hollow Bones evolution to drop some weight. Why haven't I thought of this before? I always make sure to explore the map and look for these question marks, which indicate points of interest. Oasis pools give me options for replenishing health, whilst the mysterious powers of the carved trees let me fast-track my progress or increase physical ability. Don't ask questions, just obey the trees. Keep an eye, or 3 or 4 depending on how you've evolved, on your mutagen points. These points allow me to re-roll evolutions and choose from new options, or to level up my chosen evolution to make it more powerful. Side effects of evolution boosting may vary. Speak to your pharmacist for more details. All these tools and tricks in Everything is Crab give me the best chance of defeating bosses. But if I'm not in much of a killing mood, or my attacks just aren't up to scratch, it's all good. Evasion and endurance is also an option. For each boss fight, as well as killing the boss, I can attempt to outlast it. Under their health status, there's a bar that fills the longer you survive. Fill the bar and the boss will retreat, maybe due to exhaustion, but probably out of fear of my devastating ability and dashing good looks. The pacifist approach can go further too. Sustenance can be scavenged from around the map without killing enemies, and certain evolutions help me maintain health and food options without shedding blood. Fungoid, for example, causes me to grow fungi all over my body that can grant different abilities, but it does come with the risk of growing harmful shrooms too. Totally normal stuff. As you can see, the ways to thrive in Everything is Crab go far beyond big attacks and heavy defenses. If you'd rather be cunning, social, or resourceful, that can be your path to the top. Now, if you'll excuse me, a rather tasty-looking mushroom has just sprouted on my shoulder. It's you again! I see you're back for more Everything is Crab insight from me, Darwin, the premier tour guide and frequent runway model of this land. You can see I've donned some different evolutions today, and this time around I'm not even thinking about battling giant cows and kangaroos. We're equipping against something much more elemental. Now, I'm not one to brag, but it's not just the enemies and big bosses that I'm fighting out here. The environment also throws up its own dangers to contest with. Explore the map and find red-hot deserts, wintry tundras, and large bodies of water. Stay in the sand or snow for too long and my health takes a hit. But certain evolutions will protect me from the elements, like fur for the cold, or scales for the heat. Selecting wings will also mean you travel quicker, reducing the slowdown effect of any biomes. When engaging in boss fights, those big lads will put up walls to stop me scurrying away, meaning I'm bound to the environment around me. So it's extra important to be prepared for the elements. Things can get gnarly in these biomes, so expect the unexpected. In snow biomes, look out for snowstorms that'll shove you across the map, whilst out in the sand, strange mirages may deceive you. The day-night cycle also creates dangers and differences, with scary red eyes of enemies peeking through the darkness. Well, some blobs call them scary, not me though. Visibility is reduced at night, but evolving my senses will help against that. Clever, right? As well as evolutions, I like to check my genetic splicing options before a run, and the points of interests during a run, to see what else I can do to act against the environment. My personal favorite is the mud pond. Dive into these to not only get a lovely treatment for those pores and wrinkles, but also to thermoregulate, which increases your resistance against the cold and heat. Sometimes I like to push my limits, and if you're as wild as me, you'll definitely want to check out challenges. These runs take many of the factors I've wonderfully explained today and turn them into bespoke events to take on. Find a way to fight through a run filled with freezing cold threats in Ice Age and prepare for things to get weird in Wild Wild World. Complete challenges to unlock new ones and discover ever more devious scenarios. Out here in Everything is Crab, it's me versus the world, and the enemies, and the bosses, and the lack of skill of the person controlling me. But yet, Darwin still comes out on top, thanks to overcoming the elements. Let's see if you can do the same.